Pachema Kwaba Efa Emra Bedjem Chubedi so on Adom TV live on DSTV channel 280, Code TV channel 118, Multi TV. They give us on live as well. Yes, to be on our social media platforms. Search your Facebook Adom TV Extra, Adom TV Extra. Oko YouTuber Adom TV. Yeah, just comment or share stream. You know, emo bi sunya bi ehwe bagina kenkan edi amam. Sabeka na ochi ya etwe mu komodie kese ba ko ba ye eye. A nurse for the junior doctor sir. Omaye adwuma na obosum yakatwea emaye. Na o share a nurse for the na no mo county about best abosumi do 10 months. Ye omaye adwuma ye ntwe moka. Junior doctors ni so na bi range from 10 to 14 months. Abosumi do eko abosumi do 9. Na say afi ba ko na abosumi mienu. Minister of Health ehia omo e ka no be kambia Deputy Minister of Finance. As we see, can no make can be but looks as if said, "Nah, for no," and you are that convinced. And then come what, yeba, I bet the seminal can say, Casama for the man, unless a folk when crabata one cramantemo at Nase. Sanso and Vice President Edema Junior Doctors Association of Ghana, as we Johnny, Johnny will Zoom. Orofo Su as somewhere former Executive Secretary to the National Labour Commission, also by Johnny will still you hanum. Na a fe Tony Goodman, Casama for. The health minister also be joining on phone so near the enkumo na quick one here hwe na o twe mu senior nurse for ye kire no e fa the fire.
We are just pleading on the government to pay us. We've been working for 10 good months, no salary. Personally, my rent expired in 15th August. I've not been able to pay. My landlord is always asking, when are you paying? I'll be like, they'll pay us, please give me time. I stay at Span time. I wake up Kolebu. I take transportation, 42 cities to work every day. How do they expect me to get that money to come to work? You go to work, doctors will write. Check patients' vitals, 15 minutes, 30 minutes. Do RBS, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. You bath patients.
What's your operation? There is no operation. Last month, we had laparotomy operation. But any health worker, laparotomy but because of the means you can't find toy printing. My Nancy Abahano, the pains I'm going through, where your health minister, me be a chronic social want to me and check. What bad you, my dear, chase in here? Said a man for John on 9 years, or be Johnson, a park of Yabu. Now, a cry, a catastrophe head minister with me. Now, the year when you're not able to do, what's the moon share your car? Then you are ready to see.
This is also a ministry of
the ministry ebekasa a fitting apple and your sat to an amount that be a young workman that be to a person so one in a catcher one allowance if you have 1 year and say the young man the one as a midwife you have 1 year and
consider ben a more chance of moving a response from
one sign yawa ujan sunna on to see and sada pie sikano yen idea and one counts adina yen near mother association and the yen consultation so say yan to be beyond from on man the next action e better kino the bema media and the public na ya away
oh yanti makocha miti ade
that's where fatal
ya kasi ma se fatal onye hia ka mi kocha enye hia you can read agreement ka mi kocha mini washing sikanti makocha mini bread sikanti makocha mini bone straight sikanti makocha ade money be na maye.
Where do you work?
Chinyani Teaching Hospital bono
but if an out in the call
no Western Region Takwa na makodi bono 8 hours distance.
That means you're renting or hobby?
I'm renting. I'm paying all the bills.
And how much do you pay for rent?
300 a month.
Wow, so how long have you been there?
We've been there for 10 months now.
And throughout the 10 months, nothing has come?
Not even 1 city. Kobo. Nothing at all.
Wow. But Ministry of Health can say a bit more every severe musica. Because I know Saka say a bit more so our clearance now expired. Did you hear that?
The clearance they are talking about is the same clearance they are using to pay those whose salaries are coming. So what do you mean by the clearance has expired? What do you mean? You are using the same clearance to pay others. So what do you mean by that?
Now we can say A2 again. What do you mean by that?
We are waiting for our salaries again. No assurance. Again, we are tired. We are tired. We are hungry. Our landlords are driving us out. We owe 10 months of electricity bill. How do we pay them? We have siblings at school. We have families. How do we help them? They helped us through training colleges for 3 good years. After training colleges, we stayed home for 4 good years. They were supporting us. Now that we started working, that we are also supposed to help home, we are not having any money. How do we help? How do we?
I perfectly understand your situation. So what are your demands from the government?
We just want them to pay us what is due us. We've worked for it. It's not like the work we didn't do it. We did it. We are still continuously working. Just pay us. That's all we ask.
I hear you.
10 good months. We have been working for the past 10 good months. We are here for you to give us a clear timeline, and you can't give us a clear timeline. Do you want us to die before you pay us? Our colleagues, about 3 of them are dead already. There's 1 year who have undergone surgeries. Myself here, I have been a victim. How many times do you expect us to survive? How do you expect us to survive? And you can't give us timeline. 10 good months, is it 2 days? How do you expect us to continue working? Yeah, you can do something about this. 10 good months is not 2 days. How do you expect us to continue? Our landlords are chasing us. We need to pay light bill. We need to pay water bills. We have families to feed. How do you expect us to survive? And you can't give us a timeline. After the numerous encounters, the numerous petitions we have brought to your office. Abba, is that why we are all dead?
I've been a member of parliament and I'm still a member of parliament from a rural constituency. I have been a member of parliament and I'm still a member of parliament from a rural constituency. So I have constituents who are going through the same ordeal. I have family members who are going through the same ordeal. But not yourself. The truth of the matter is that we inherited 13,500 of you being recruited without any financial provision. Please listen to me carefully. Now, as I speak to you now, we have collaborated with the Ministry of Finance. And please listen carefully. Okay. When it comes to issues of salary, the Ministry of Health then collaborates with the Ministry of Finance. Now, out of the 13,500 people, more than 7,000 to 8,000 of them have been processed and they are receiving salaries.
It's not true.
Now, we have about 6,500 of you whose documentations are still being processed. What I can tell you on authority is that we appreciate the challenges you are going through, but we as a Ministry of Health will continue to work closely with the Ministry of Finance until all of you are paid. And so I have heard a lot of you screaming when.
Okay, 80. Senior now tremu anese for the channel echo edify. Did the boy yes start here ediko the Ministry of Health and the minister kasa no muka say yinano and the akani boom under 5 minutes. I'm waiting to be after 7 o'clock say Mutala Mohammed or no a Greater Accra Regional PRO and my aggrieved nurses and midwives. What does Mutala Boko there?
I don't remember.
Yeah, 7 o'clock say so the Vice President. You know, at the Junior Doctors Association of Ghana, Eko Ano, Dr. Malcolm Derry, and so on Zoom. Sir, Dr. Atirin Camp at your on YouTube call there.
And I'm Adom Boko, Michelle, I
Yeah, they are me say so what join here. It is me catch on eche. You be kwa maso na ye ne Tony good morning so kasama for and by the Ministry of Health so akasa. Sa so ye hwe me say Orofosu Asamoah, former executive secretary at my National Labour Commission. As well beka yensa ewanum. So Mohammed Mamisha say fem so. For how long na me the health ministry no deal with about salary ya kami?
Me bra me da wase. Me da wase na me san chia wa chief for ni wa hefo nyina. Manya bre ehwe. Minister of Health engagement any omanya from time ye hu say your salary no e delay no up to now nyina madi mutintimai meeting bia yakobia no metimu bi.
Okay.
Everyone say the first time I meeting ministry no on the 29th July 2025.
Okay.
Your mother association journey me and organizing meeting no. And you give me as representative of unpaid nurses and midwives.
Okay.
And you could share Chief Director of the Ministry of Health and Human Resource Director of Ministry of Health. You could share omono. My yet say ye clearance ye defy ye juma abanda da ne ye defy ye juma no. Ye clearance na ye den I expired.
As of July.
As of July
this year.
Yeah.
Okay.
My yet say clearance na omo edify ye juma no. 31st December and expire.
31st December 2024
and expire.
Okay.
Jinese say e was say omo koma Minister of Finance na omo ye extension.
Okay.
The extension no e be gina so ama omaye den. Omo de atwa yeka. Na oni ye di san komo no. Na me find say from April eba ye hu ni say ye nkrofo ni bi e sha say omo ye den omo say kan omo akatwa.
Okay.
Eye clients ya ye say I expire no. Sa clients ya na ye di pia e bi muka. Omo ma ye tin say ye na ye man say who apply to the Ministry of Health recruitment portal na obi afa ni agency bifa Media Mental Health Authority bifa Ghana Health Service.
Okay.
Any all the teaching hospitals. So on say on my ase say ye agency no na anya omo ne mantem nti na ama na ba no sa.
Okay.
No sa asem no omo kan no ene ye gi hu achinyi kakra.
Okay. So fatwem as of the time I catch him say mo clearance no I expire 31st December 2024. Na ma start adwuma.
E ba cho na ebi ahyase omo ye adwuma. Ba dodo ebi so hyase ye adwuma in January.
It is as of December 2024 na ebi start ye adwuma.
Me pa cho an.
Omo nyina na catch omo so mo clearance I expire na say omo started December no dey expire.
Nti America say ye gi hu achinyi say say o ka say ye agency na anya omo ne mantem ti na ye clients na expire.
Mo agency be
me under Mental Health Authority.
Okay.
Me wo omo e wo confirm no chi omo share adwuma say on the 1st of December 2024 omo dodo be nipa be 600.
Okay.
And so ukọ confirm no chi ene a omo nsa ka omo sika ye twi omo ka omo din o payroll so enu 100. Into ono na o share na adwuma say on the 1st of December 2024 no then ono so na financial clearance expire. Tine e ka say financial clearance na omo gina so say eno na expire 90 no e dia bedru nei no ye gi hu achinyi. Enti no ye sere omo say financial clearance no abanda da no issue financial clearance no or your budgetary allocation of 48,707,353 Ghana cedis.
Okay.
And or your budget allocation. And I'm sure say Minister of Finance biya obey financial clearance ediama say yemfa amanfo adwuma no or the sika ka ho. Minister of Finance biya no obey financial clearance on fa sika nya den enka ho. Enti no yɛn crofo ye adwuma bi hye December bi hye January up to now aye eko mfi bosome du aye nsanka ye sika no yesrese Minister or Minister of Health, Honorable Mita Kando, any Minister of Finance, Honorable Dr. Atuforsin Edano, or Monshena, they also Mudigu Aquam, and my and Saka and Sika anywhere Nimuyano, or because your mom for your bread, me say if you come say any post team a back, means me Gasamema, because a crowd was who here say, maybe Helmo, and I'm about my behind dying, me a day. Me ye adwuma
it's like I say modudo e be sesen
yeah me do say yeah financial clients or we release financial clients of 15,200
okay
year 2020 batch
okay
now according to ministry ni data no nipa o mutimi access portal no nipa 13,500
out of the 15,000
out of the 15,000
okay
nipa 13,580 me access portal
okay
now out of 13,500 no mama na anya ama yenya ntiase say emu 7,000 and sisi a me no ka say omo edin o payroll so a omo saka omo sika
okay
na say omo maka 6,500 there man say me no ka say there
Montibe nya ketwe bia
yen sankan bibia even one person akra yen sankan
okay okay eti yebesa tra na ya engage Junior Doctors Association of Ghana Vice President Dr. Derry ewo anwane so ebiem na ye edikobo eti how is it like 10 months without salary
bra se me ka se mi chiri mu a ne se mi ya se mi di sun dai atwa to ba me obi a me sun basa me papa ka ba bi na me sun ye firo me sun bi na obi a me okuma se a ya posti me ato akra a ma ba akra behind line a me ye adwuma da bia me ye adwuma me faka me enu ne koba da bia so e wo se me ko adwuma enti enye easy ye share adwuma ase na me didi mprensa dako ba eba ni mu no me share mprensa dako no me ntimi ndi se me share me he time na ma pet time bi ni ma didi na se me didi aje se ade echi asa na ma se didi ena enye me nkrofo nyina saa na obia na mu obi wo boko ya posti na to Kumase obi o Kumase ya posti na to boko obi wo boga ya de na to Sunyane obi o Sunyane ya de na to Boase obi o Boase ya de na to Oti region obi o Oti region ya de na to Cape Coast okoya no ebi o tifie no da bia obekwa ba na o maame aka betie no abedibi ya posti akoto Central regional oni mo obi a ho nti wa na tabia yi se okoba na abeto abi anidi se woni ska ene sada nje se oyeden odakom nti enye easy emae ene enkrofo ni bi wo onum so a omo edan omo han no han na bia 6 months 1 year because time I post to no oni kapra o de be den o de be han dan nti bi o twia 1 year na 6 months they say omo landlord fogu egu omo so landlord wo han ni dan a onye wadamfo usika o de be ma no eno na damfo nti se o rent time so a o landlord eni uni say baby ayi ntwe ameka na say mame time usika ne ba na o landlord ono e wotwa kan bia
but I am what na wa mana ba be do 10 months
but that's it yentna ho yemfa ne say yehu say adus yeman say me ye kosia Minister of Health on the 29th July no omo ma enya ni ntie say omo ne Minister of Finance no enya omo no matena se enti nkomo omo ni omadi no ye ntwen se omo read media budget na after media budget no omo de ebe den ebe ka ho enti enya ntiase atwen se omo read media budget ni nye den emie
okay
na me bra ye read media budget wie ye twen se ebe ti asem de twen se ebe ti asem de ya antehwe enti efiri ho no ye koso ni ministry no enya meetings bi e be ko bia me ko bi ye kwa asem on be kan say financial clients no mon san kind from Minister of Finance.
So at what point na mu say market share came?
The tiani say ye call the last time I call ye meeting no. As some of catch and say money Minister of Finance not nasi. They say as some no I could do cabinet omo pese omo hwe na ye nurses any teachers ye katwa ka mu no na omo hwe na omo di hu dwuma man ba na ye so ye hu ni say de emre no se na esi ko no omo pese omo di ye ko hwe next year enti no ye ko so ni ministry no ye ko so ni ministry ni di gitan wo se na be ya omo hu say ye asema yatini enti se emuaye be na omo so ye den e wo de maye
okay
de omo da bi omo ka kire an se ye de nya abotre ye ntwen omo gusu di hu dwuma enti ye benya anuye afi omo ho
okay eti depending on trade komo kasama for and the Greater Accra region nurses and midwives yeah omo mu a omboafu ho eso akatwia emma eti this 10 months wonne mu koma no be din komo a how are they surviving
enya easy mebra bosia me amiti we bosia na maba bu okra obefre no o frɛ no onim sɛ bosia na obebo ntie bi kra obefre na ma de achi onfa ana obe test no onim sɛ ai message a wanya yi bosia na obebo into on few enti me maame a shetu a wo ofin so a waton bi die ahwe na eni na me ye adwuma metimi asan afre ne se omo mi sikanto adwani ni eni na ono na ahwe me ame ye adwuma no me na o se minya bi na me ye den me de koma no enti bosia na ye nkrofo muguso omo ba na bosia na obebo akosi sei eni nipa na akobo bosia wono no ne ho kire no enti wanyama one wanyama ochina ebi achina echi wonyama enti no enye easy my ye members no stress or munamu ni depression or munamu no enya asem ketwa mebra enti ye besre se yewura ye president his excellency John Dramani Mahama ene ni ministers any stakeholders bia omo omo hwese nurses for aye wo Ghana omo dwene ye ho enti asemwe se ne ye omo esi afa se ne omo afa galamse a ye ka no eni bira so no ye mfa asemwe ni en kan we ni bira so ye because asemwe no ade a about labor treatment ye members ye de ye famu no enye easy enti so bisa me about se ne me members ye omo survivor ye ka se ye ka ye ni bidesem
eti bokọ adwuma a ye enya sunsun so bo adwuma mo ye so
pa me amiti me mental health nurse enti no mental health nurse we are responsible for mental health being of your patients
that's all ye tell us here wo ye omo hwe nkrofo se bo adwuma di dem kaka
me pa cha minya
enti ntwi aka 10 months
eni ntwi ameka 10 months enti me I was say me kwa adwuma kɔhwɛ sɛ obi adwi mu ɛho aka ana sɛ adeɛ bi efo obi ho adwi mu no mehwɛ na me ni nipa na di nkɔmɔ ana ma yɛ adeɛ be ma nipa na ma ne ho atɔ no no me a me mu no ma adwi mu no ɛnɛma nkoyi enti mɛyɛ den na ma nya adwi mu fine ɛde ayɛ adwuma enti no sometimes no sɛ na yɛ ko training enti no was sometimes we call adwuma we do problems in na eden etufi na we ya wadwen say adwuma na me continue ko do adwuma mu a e problems ni de yango ho but e was say me yedai me ye ne me ye
e betimi aka we na sometimes so bad hospital na nurse for be a trade from patients ni bi nana
betimi aka say e betimi aka ho ba the thing say your members ni enu o madi nkomo atutu o mo fo a kire o mo say ade we no ya ade a emfa ne say a temporary issue into obia no en try ne best say okwa adwuma onyina kumam no ontimi nya adwuma no se ne yese because ene ne aban de oka na abanisa ochina bi no okoya ade bi na ochina bi yetwa oka wi a ebi ade bi a woye no ochina no ebeche ansana watimi ayi nsunsuye na hwe eden afiri ho enti ye momodin se ye be ya adwuma no in a way a enkofa problem bi anya den emmere enti do ade ebetimi aha atimi influence obi e wona adwuma ye mu ba ye nkrofo ne de ye to omfo a ye ne omkasa obia ko na adwuma oye ne sene obesi aye no e wona ho odin mu
eti last week ya monne eye Minister of Health and Deputy Minister of Finance enya ekita ho no beka se abotem kakra bi aba amamanda so kakra ese baby a akwa akodu de de nia afere makatwia no monsa e ba beka mebra beka se yebo ento yeyam sa yentia yebo ento yeyam ne se eye yekosia Minister of Finance and Minister of Health no ade ani e pesen ko mo ka kire ne se bosumi wei ana bosumi wei ana dwuma se ne adi ana dwuma se ne adi intini bosumi wei obi ansa beka ne sika ana bosumi wei obi ansa beka ne sika to o man timi ampa mu ankire ame hu se ebi abosumi wei ana bosumi wei no obi ansa beka ne sika ne de ye bonto ye yam sa mebra okay Orofosu Asamoah, former executive secretary, the National Labour Commission. So, which office this year?
Yeah, April.
April.
Yeah.
Okay. So it means unless for catch you, I can move.
Debbie, until say about it.
One to one some other.
Debbie, someone farmer.
I'm one for National Labour Commission. I'm Mohammed. One for National Labour Commission.
About your Debbie. You see, that is. Adia ba kwa emriwum kakra menchiri mu you see se wo hwe labor law na ekuotre ene ba together aban ankra edumayefo
okay
ena edumayefo angasa ene kan humbo mu se be ya oyine ni basabasa yo like unrest na emma no ye nyina ye nye emra bi a ebe chichire yen the labor front will be quiet.
Facheme. Na mene Minister of Health Kasamafo, Tony Goodman, NUSA, because of other assignments we also Okotake. Tony, good morning.
Good morning,
back on answer. Eti from next week, last week, Minister any Anesi Fue, Enyankita Udieno, and now the Chi be fro SC, and I've been am Kwanso Babisi.
But that's a moment for nothing. Ministry of Health there, Name enemy, a lot of backlog of HR issues and human resource issues that by for a buyer a diet demand was a
okay.
A binum and Kofa or my Juma, ye job. We don't crave in 2024. No more almost service and also rotation. I ain't job. Okay. Pharmacists phobia, medical officers be and a nurse phobia. Your Kofobe was system Nima. Beno say young form about 74 health workers or what in young form. This is because for over 5 years, I find that an amphobia. It's not ama backlog now the dorsal. It's new government will take you over and castle. The number of nurses look at form budget preparation being the whole more because of financial clearance now expire and entry test look at. But government says these are a group of people for some time Ministry of Health. They are more form, more continue to man, now more processing of salary. It's about more than a process over 7,000 and above. About the started in Chiomuka. Pharmacists na house job no mo namwa almost of salary in Mariano. Ye chi almost eka. Ye na your medical officers be almost some issues and also ya clear if you ho. Other cadres Amonye your from support staff. Also ya clear a canafio.
Okay.
Niaka say no junior doctors. Anka ye clear the other ones nanka say ye clear Romono and so ehwaka. Many workers say that junior doctors no dear no controller a rectifier a bit your muka. Night for about 6,500, 3,000 they capture more Peru so I was it your muka. Additional 3,500 or more young capture. However, or you post your more right HR for no capture data for payment. It's a huge the backlog of HR issues. Our health sector, gradually, say you be fuel. So be very juma for some number of period but how I buy a bomb and say you be in the fuel.
Okay, it's young share the way all this month na yenchi omokano. A kwame na mo for some more engage you to ensure so at least they are mentally stable. Oh, majuma mo yemu.
Me call hono krana yenchi omokano enye about 4 times.
Okay.
Me matna meet me team ye share 2 different occasions. Apart from no the director HR, any other directors, sure mukama matna sa meeting. A day before we make a demonstration, matna meeting ye invite you to tell them the processes are here good too. And say ye share mo prempi. But them say the panel there.
Yeah.
So then I can even do reasons to understand you. Now I'll call back to the colleagues. Now they feel say, after I catch them and touch them, they will definitely do what they you know. Yeah, in 40 or what I can't in the breast. So yeah, 40 but when he say yes, so you're the boy home more than problems are you're the 2 years no.
And I know Mushia, Deputy Minister of Finance, Ora Ampemyako, Asema no kana it looks as if say so market you are bit me I won't be beer. Yes, the next budget ye babe king can you. Bibi one ministry bet me a to mitigate or however to me abo musi.
For the Ministry of Health there, in salary.
Yeah.
What we do is processing of document.
Okay.
And what we do is trauma say your processing salary. You need finance your negotiation. Ebia you see Kebia what they say no moment me they no echiakana later no more they no amaye. It is na basis say. So 7,000 it was concession I call your agreement and no money na pharmacists, and other ones. And say, the finance ministry will look at our budget.
Okay.
Ministry of Health, we've allocated so much. But we will go and say, okay, can we do it like this?
Okay.
Because you feel that our staff must be motivated to work. It is
say like I said, when I fetch your Tony. Yeah, say there. Then it means say also more kosua ya la sulala kopim se finance ministry ebetimi awe ni bibia se na say twa moka
menia sana akobano enye boapayo but ye for mo last year o financial clearance na e ka say by September na anka o say for mo nyina na ye dey obo to pay rules but anko pasa yang 4 months to pay rules my financial clearance expire, which means there is no financial provision for problem about the last year buy, but won't mean because problem about the
ministry no, and I say my own supposed to be on your page. The Minister of Health, Asia, World Bank, and Penny for come back so to me, am I healthcare improving? You take into consideration the impact, yes, our delayed salaries, on the nurses, need doctors, so.
For us in the Ministry of Health, our indicators, motivated staff na good results.
Sure.
Only motivated staff, whatever you have put in place, one could achieve it. Enti ye no de ye nyanka ya form etiomuka ana ye tia we muka asa fa dodo na. That is our hope and wish. But Osha ye or mine budget no entimi allow say over 74,000.
Yeah.
Enti every year na nka wase kakra na ye form. But okay na ebebo so sana na e de hawaba yenim say omaye demotivated no. It doesn't augur well for the sector. But with the other two, no. What is important, lay a good will now, Minister no, of Health, Eddie Jumano, gradually, if you are gradually, no. And no, so say, encourage.
Okay. 20, that's what I can remember about champion now. Yababetua, 20 good my customer for the Ministry of Health. I'm saying, I'm not Wimbra, Nemetua, and Commodus here. Esa bakwa babiem efamra betwam djumede so nkomo ya edi anese for ne junior doctors akatwa akem between 10 to 14 months en wasem na ye kai so be sa go back to 20 good I don't know samo no say gebedru
no say na make us we have the law. Okay. Law no provide say ufo obi adwuma whether it's government or private.
Okay.
Woman pana appointment letter.
Okay.
Or a contract of employment. Sure. Now in the contract of employment now the man no. Imuno echre nyema ese ubia ye.
Okay.
Wo mafa wadwum. Wo be adwuma nopa. Wo be pon nwumre. Oni ameche no. Sure. Wo be ko leave. Bosome so metua wo sei. Right. Ene ne ekeka ho. Enti wa be adwuma mo no. Say fa wa be adwuma. So you have discharged your part of the contract. Okay.
Sure.
As an employee. The next thing is employer and then necessary. One, ono supposed to so tuaka. And so provide you tools out the way. And so make sure say baby you are safe any account. I'm sure say nurses and say doctors and now will be even in the private sector. No be a yejuma bosumi so went to and kabusun so went to and canoba. Fan send we far with mum. And na bosumi one majuma. And kebe ode
e punish you
incident na oba adwuma de amedian se mituaka oni amechen. Okay. I heard Tony Goodman talking about say na binder da na clearance once Ghana ha the minimum say unya financial clearance untimi fanipa.
Okay. Eya ban adwuma.
Financial clearance ne kire say abanya kire say nipa me form no sika wo hwa ye de beti omka.
Okay.
So before these nurses and doctors were engaged, it means like omunya financial clearance as a ministry. It is as sika na ban ne ka say sika wo ho. Enti yemfa some nipa nurses for ombrosa, omdoso. Ni e fa bi because some say sika wo ho nipa we na be so mu. Enti na ye form. Enti denti na sika wo ho na mwafa nipa na muntu omka. Any case na me chese omo na yentua omka yi. Mo mu bi nkom station. Now for 10 days, Uncle Edma, Rebecca said you have vacated your ye. If they have performed their part of the contract, and you see, BBS and Shabai searching China, Fanipa 2005. But you see, that is what politicians say. Recently, Minister saw a press conference. And we say, we have taken 13,000 nurses, we have taken this, we have taken that, and I'm good. Eka say, mafa, Nkachichidi and Fabo for first. Eka say ye fa nipa ye nti omuka ka me no ki akodo afu afa nipa be 100,000 e de aduane beba after all fa nipa nti aka ni nyanzo be kwa kudina be bia ka say mafa we ni abo abaso anambo. You see, that is the law. You have a contract with them.
So this issue about say yama financial clearance September but it to December you utilizing September no
don't let us even go down some. Na nurse for ni Ghana for ni nyina anye nurse for nko nurse for doctor for ni obia ye befa wadwam no. So contract of employment ne kire se bosum ye betua aka. Na bosum so na se yentua aka. Okay. You go to the commission on your meeting. Okay. To report on your petition commission. No. Then the commission will get into it. Before then, you write to your employers. And for no kokan. Okay. And then you ask them, write to your employers. Now what attach a copy of your contract of employment. Say by virtue of this contract, no, I'm supposed to be paid. So if they don't respond, And your commission, you can even go to court. I'm sure say nurses they have this and say this is a contract and there's a breach of contract on the part of the government or on the part of your employer. Sure. But you instead of pursuing at the commission or in the court, no, they are called future placards. You are minister, no abekasa, no akwakoda. You are not holding the politicians accountable. Now, minister, any Tony Woodman, or more Mukasa Ninan, I bind by how many months?
Say 10th month, anyway.
10th month, Omo Yaketia. Onu minister na ya man a car free. Okay. Ya man ifie free. Or watchman or security or house help or maid or usher. Every minister has about 23 people serving him. 23? Yes. Put them together. Who are usher? Hey. Every minister. They say who put in the staff together or about 23 people. I mean, minister who police for fear. Yeah. Police for me, you know, they won't fear. 8 hours be almost a son. 24 hours, no police for him. Yes, 6. Yeah. Or Bakua, baby, or Budinati. Or 7. 7. Security. Yes. And son, a baby, a police for move your class watchman son or kitchen staff or Muyane Biani. Unumza. Yeah. Or secretary or office. If you put them together. Now, about 9 months. What in your man? But see, what we in free no. What's on jacket here? No way. Who security? Who will be on way be animal? Who a not 10 months in Chianica. And you come and tell them, say, we buy no, and I'm see a friend BB and these are paying a mapping edition that is why you are not being paid. Pin or computer so. Controller or more staff. I've never heard say controller is short of staff. And I'm a you want to generate pins? I don't know what type of pins, but whether they have to the contract now name my any say. Minya Juma, Bosumi Swan, Ubetuam say. Eti Bosumi Asun, went you are in breach. And then when you see that sometimes I blame the unions. Nurses and midwifery union, I'm sorry, someone, but one must send the dead. What are the unions doing? They are paying union dues. Yet, Nisika and a bar, Bosuni, you bet it in the dues in everything. What are they using the dues for? What the commissioner or holiday man and Modiako? You see, Ghana, we pay people not to work. Your commission, Yetiomka, judges, courts, Yetiomka. Go to the court, sue the government, said they are in breach. Of course, they are in breach. Let this thing, will be so only a buying 3 months one, would default their court, not judge and my judgment. Said they are in breach. Go into execution. So when you have a judgment and a bailiff, and they read a yako so minister can so to me two can next time politicians. So now what's here that Tony Goodman air Canada from another time a very budget and do more a beshemo. Ministry into me. Well, Sana Wakan, these people they are ready to wait till next year. But we are assuming said they decide to wait. Maybe ABI they beat me at them. But imagine said doctor and original theater. Now Yintia ne kana ne subrino no atware. Ana nurse ni a o se a Yintia nika. Nti meye adwuma nansi amafo bi na Ridge Hospital e na omo koye e na nurse ni say ni niam. Did you investigate whether the nurse ni Yintia na Yintia nika? And all will be a last will be Ridge Hospital is the worst hospital. And a nurse one who pursue kwa house your monko and now the cockra no majuma no. If you have not been paid an empty sack, bottle are in the moody now is your Bible class say from pine. And young Bible gaza from pine. Or say, so for be a drum, my ninas or your mouth. Now went to a car, a bonnet. And what you say, and not law no so. Okay. I think say I bind there or so near my Biblia, which is true, of course, but I think say to hold a medical profession, serving person for 10 months, I won't I think say no dear. you cannot justify it in any way. Say, and now you inherited this thing and almost does on a 13.
But so by now or more clearance I expire. It's a fin or circle renegotiating with different figures.
Clearance much less say. Sikawo inti form. Anamiwa.
Yeah.
So I expired into no form.
Yes, I expire na kedi kwa say o form kura.
Ah. O fa ne dia na chese scan wo. Oh, there's the finance minister has cleared so Sikawo into yemfa we no. Any form. Inti dem you. Expired that be.
Also 31st December.
31st December.
Yeah, 2024. And I expire.
That be and I sign your budget.
And I'm so more engaged in January.
On my budget and any budget.
On my budget, yeah.
It is a bakuno MPP budget no year na expire. And a momo buy and a my why have they not been paid? Are you telling me since the finance minister read the new budget under the NDC budget they have not implemented any of them? They are paying contractors. They are paying other people. I didn't know we no dear. Last year expired. Yes, okay, last budget and the MPP expired. Mobile and they are implementing. And you know, Saman Rudy, or year did they work soon. You a contract how many million?
About $70 million.
In our starting, and I'm
yeah.
Because people are making noise in a driver's sequence. It's your own buy, no more budget, no more year. Busy and now, they haven't implemented any of them. Why is it that the nurses must suffer? Why is it that doctors must suffer?
So, from now until say, a bit me free by beer banana, Babacas, yes, can be the HM Canadian. Until the next budget year, or say, Mosari Mobusa.
Many Meda say, Meda, your labor expert, so at the assay. Yeah, mother union, enemy, Emma ministry, no ultimatum.
Okay.
3 weeks. Say after 3 weeks, they person who say ministry, no, I be after your capiano.
Okay.
Intino, Mpensenpensenmu, ye be free, ye unions, Nechi, enemy, any UPNMG, ye be free or machi, I be Intino. Yeah, train after 3 weeks, After 3 weeks, a year collection of unpaid nurses and midwives, Ghana, any UPNMG, ne JNME, you be collaborating na and she be a mobile say infant to a criminal. You be this senior say.
Okay, to Mama, the next 3 weeks. A year started a bay.
A shall say from Dana a year demonstration.
Demonstration, okay.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so what Labor Commission pay?
Yeah.
Unpaid salary.
Yeah.
You better to me deal with as a nation because I'm saying it looks as a near a benjamin kwana. Sometimes the private sector so it's a similar situation.
So here as seminar me can me fear say American. The labor law was made by the tripartite and the tenancy.
Okay.
That is the labor unions, government and the private sector.
Okay.
So it applies to the three. Only mention. Intenya ban nyuma nko aha Adom FM.
Yeah.
So we adwuma wa ha na busumi wu a esese etua oka. Said ye busumi wa amba adwuma ye be yi wadi no. Sa na wo be adwuma esese etua oka. It's simple. I'm not saying say aban nko na at fault. Anybody who does not respect the labor law is at fault. And there are avenues that the commission is there as well as the courts. Oko courts are your high court, labor division.
Okay.
Your I think labor 1, labor 2. And apart from that, Oko general jurisdiction near Adabe, they will still hear you and implement it because it's contractual. We are in a contract of employment. Now our family na unchiamka. And I didn't nyake to yankwa. Assume say I have machines ewa han.
Yeah.
Nti more temperature bia esese munya because machines ni hot. It is a mobile na say be condition near adwuma na heshi na is likely to affect your health. Now report to my employers. Na so omonya. You can take action. Esese car be fa wo fie. Car ni ma nti why late. Ube do hanoma why elite in tia you now womra omo ankasa they did not explain or call you to tell you say yeah they are in breach. On your meeting. You look at your contract of employment and go by it. But it's like you know, maybe an edumani won't know. Your family so it's your baby, the old cocaine, maybe you will be a. But I mean, you see, and no, not yeah, private working, you JJ and Crawford. Okay. On your meeting. But you know, and say most people don't know the law. Okay. But if you don't know the law, some of us are available. There are several institutions which are ready to help for free. Okay, so in this situation, Abambe timi ejinemu de amo for loan. For them, say omo kwa kopebosia na ebi aban ejinemu de amo so okay, ebi a obi a banks a obi a no. Aban guarantee the amount say yema mo loan. No. Eti e ba na woni sika. The old is no, because yes, we do if you are given as a bubble for the only pay security or did it on your what's called bank. No, but the situation here say near 20k. So some transfer from another maybe. And you see the danger the one thing they forget is put now over no sick and the man any debate you. But if you go to court or the commission near mouth judgment, okay, they will pay you with interest. Oh, okay. Say no next year seek be more moye your mobuso mi aketua near calculate to the 10 cedis a month you into aka 1 year 120 cedis near when you go to court the court will order say you into aketua near den amount they say akamu achenti no they will go, the court will order interest. Okay. And apart from interest they will give you cost. O lawyer sika na aban beka so mutu amount. Ejenye no chena ke be the better say maybe aban betime di akagina di amount na omo various banks amount bosia to cater asem na me kan em zo antiase. Matu aso aban o ska bank. Na o koji sika o bank. Oh, but this time it's coming with government guarantee o. And that aban koji bisia no fenti om kai. Aban ankasa guarantee ke siepe wo wiase aban ana mewa eti na ese government sovereign guarantee because aban there we dey oba bitua eti say me koji bisia na tua ma me guarantee ene koji bisia fa bitua happy birthday come for Miss Gladys Boachi ya home accounts department Mpensenpensenmu senior high school ya odunka on of your birthday way every Richard Tachi Mensa so wish you all the best ya Michelle okay. Kwabena Japan. Oh, okay. The future president of the Republic of Ghana. That's it. We did ya go see Yakubu ya watch na pa. You be say dey share ya crown.